We can take a little closer look at Faye, Alhacker and Serginho now in the mix zone, getting ready to take centre stage for their matchup right now. So yet again, they know exactly what they need to do in this one. We know how much it means to them, what's at stake when you look at those rankings as well, because it is still all to play for. But you've got to start making a difference now when it gets to this stage of the day, that's for sure. So, I mean, with this one as well, this is something that we're really looking forward to, isn't it?
Yeah, especially when you look at how results have played out thus far. These two down towards the bottom of the group tables. We're almost looking at this as somewhat as of an elimination match, really.
Definitely.
Because,
it is.
You know, I mean, Alhacker's only played one game, but Serginho is do or die time.
But in the end, seeing how the rest of the group is going, that's having a strong performance from J. Victor and Arda, you need a win. So you cannot play at this stage in the group stage for a draw. And so we will see how the games go through the time, because you know, they will feel the pressure. Nerves will appear quite often, and we'll see. Mistakes are paying really, really hard in these games, and they're gonna concede them anymore.
Yeah, well, you can feel the tension on this stage right now because they're here. Get ready to see Faye Alhacker face Serginho.
Hi, my name is Serginho. I'm from Colombia. I'm representing Americas in the Manchester Finals. Para mí en concreto significa mucho, ya que es uno de los mejores equipos del mundo y siempre me han gustado como los Diablos Rojos y cosas por el estilo. Yo creo que en esas instancias ya son todos los partidos muy difíciles, ya que uno se enfrenta con los campeones de todas las regiones y de todo el mundo, entonces siento que todos van a ser muy difíciles. Sobre Alhacker, siento que es de los favoritos por todo como el recorrido que lleva, y siento que es uno como de los principales rivales a vencer. Mi plan va a ser intentar primero como analizar la estrategia del rival y luego intentarlos como dominar y ser un poquito más agresivo de lo normal. Siento que es un grupo abierto, ya que va a depender mucho como de los errores mínimos y de la persona que menos los cometa. Me da confianza, ya que he venido con un muy buen rendimiento en otras clasificatorias y siento que Manchester es como mi fuerte, por así decirlo, y el equipo se me adapta mucho a mi estilo de juego. Una vez estando en las finales, voy a intentar ir por el título, por el campeonato máximo. Agradecerle a lo que es mi papá y mi mamá, que siempre han estado muy pendientes de mí y siempre me han apoyado, y a mi grupo de amigos, que es con los que principalmente mantengo entrenando y cosas por el estilo.
I came here to be in the finals and win a trophy. A lot of times I lost the club finals, so it's time to be in world finals.
Out of the tunnel come the two men who are aiming to stay alive here in the group, but should we call it a group of death at this point, just purely based on how many strong players there are here at Old Trafford. Serginho taking on Alhacker, both men in the bottom two places of the table. You'd say it's probably now or never for these two.
Yeah, exactly, Harry, because it's never easy, you know. Everyone here has won the region, fair, but you need to perform, and in the side of Serginho, starting with Paudi, then J. Victor. Oh my days, what a couple of players to start with. Now it's again Saif Alhacker. I mean, all of them seems to be really, really strong, and he has not the confidence yet. He needs to have a strong start, get back on track, because, you know, ladies and gentlemen, people at home, yeah, they are playing video games, yes, but you need confidence, you need the trust on yourself, and you can imagine how quickly you can lose that confidence at this level of matches. And in the other side, Saif is really passionate. I want to see him, Harry, more celebration, because when he celebrates like that, he get into the match. He get more sharper and more focused. But you need goals, Harry, you need goals, and we'll see, because I think it's in a really difficult spot, mostly Serginho. No, an early goal from Saif could be really, really difficult to react to get that, but it's an early stage. Game 3 going, game 2 for Alhacker, and look at the faces.
Look at the faces of our two competitors. Alhacker about to take on Serginho. Of course, we Haven't had a chance to watch Serginho today yet here on streaming. Streaming B is going on as well. We should talk about him a little bit, purely based on the fact that this isn't his first time trying to qualify for a World Finals. We saw him in 2024 qualify for those World Finals in Japan, in Tokyo, through the open portion of the competition. He was able to do so. Sadly was knocked out in the group stages there, but it's a different kettle of fish. It's a different beast to qualify through an offline format, especially one as closely contested as the Manchester United finals here. Nothing short of a win, and 3 points here for Serginho will be good enough.
Definitely. We'll see them back to the tactics possession in this side for now the screen of Saif Alhacker. Showtime, and basically the club packs for him at the bottom. On the top, Šeško, Mbeumo, Mateus Cunha, Kubi Maino will be pretty much interesting. It's slightly different to compare he had on the first game, if I'm not wrong. We'll see. It's about to start. Harry, game 3 for Serginho, game 2 for Saif.
And it has kicked off. Saif Alhacker against Serginho. It is the man from Jordan with the blue cursor and the home strip, taking on the man from the other side of the world, Serginho of Colombia. It is all about 3 points here for Serginho. You would argue anything less than that might just, even mathematically eliminate him, depending on results elsewhere. Has some defending to do here, though. Mbeumo, there's Šeško's header. We know he can be dangerous.
Yeah, he took approached the advantage of that bullet header. A skill from Benjamin Šeško wasn't enough. Great crossing, stunning crossing, and it's a great start of the game from Saif Alhacker. I just noted yesterday with Serginho, he told me how much he was struggling to adapt because he played on PC eFootball at home, and now here it is a different story. The gameplay the fluidness is different, and now we'll see because it's out the slot for playing on. But great defense by Saif.
We saw that reaction from Alhacker because I think everyone in the arena they were holding their breath when you see an uncontested Šeško in the box about to connect with a header. I think everyone was anticipating that one being a bullet header right into the corner. So Alhacker not too impressed with Benjamin Šeško so far. Alhacker with the first chance of the game has to defend here though against Serginho. Good build up. Great goal!
Colombia is taking the lead.
Brian Mbeumo for Serginho. That is a shot in the arm for the Colombian. 2 games played so far, no points. But this goal sends him into a lead.
Pass and ran quite late in the marking from Saif Alhacker. Once he took the man off from the defense line, he took the advantage. He doesn't thought twice. Control and shooting with the main man. And that's it. His first celebration of the day for him. He's a massive point of confidence from the man from Colombia, leading for first time today in this competition.
Advantage Serginho in the battle at the bottom of the group.
We can confirm already, Harry, is Vamos the best celebration ever? I love it. It was my celebration.
I feel like you may be a bit biased, but here's Mbeumo for Alhacker, chasing an immediate response. Cunha to Bruno! Equaliser for Alhacker!
And yeah, it sounds really good as well. What an equaliser. Saif Alhacker finding the way to get into the box, the pass back, and the first time shot finishing, taking the equaliser. It doesn't do much, that lead from Serginho, because now that play in was simply unbelievable. And it's Bruno Fernandes with the left foot finishing. It's scoring for the man from Jordan, Harry. It is crazy at this level. You can't relax for a couple of minutes. You can see the goal straight away. And if you play conservative, even worse.
We saw that relieved outburst there from Alhacker, complete polar opposite to when Šeško missed the header for the first chance of the game. Equaliser 1-1.
Oh, the ball, Šeško. No, the light.
Delict away, 20 minutes gone. Here's the group table as things stand.
J. Victor is leading to Arda Golazo.
And look at this, Alhacker trying to get the lead for the first game in the game. That is something special. Šeško with the curler. Alhacker in front.
After 22 minutes is
Reaching the danger zone inside the box, finesse, and putting the ball once and again into the net. It's now the man from Jordan, the man who everyone's looking for to finally be at the World Final, Saif Alhacker. In hands on Benjamin Šeško, that lovely touch to open the angle and that finesse, 2-1. And it seems like we're going to have a lot of goals, Harry.
I think you're right about that, Alex. 2-1. 3 goals in the opening 25 minutes here.
They are overcoming the defense line so easily on both sides.
And that will shoot Alhacker all the way up into second place. Cunha trying to find a man.
Oh,
It's an own goal. An own goal by Serginho. That is not what you want to see. There's nothing he could do about it. Alhacker's pressure was too good, and now he's 2 goals clear.
Yeah, you said perfectly. The pressure is too good. He's conceding every single action to Alhacker to get into the box, and to be that close with that cross looking for the sphere post. Then Jordan accidentally touched it in, and that was an own goal. And there's the unhappiness from Serginho, which now is 2 goals down. And he needs to react, definitely.
Certainly needs to keep a little bit more of the ball. Šeško against Delict. Oh, he's gone for a stunning strike early doors. Still in the opening half an hour of this match.
He said, "Momentum is on my side. I will try. You never know." But finally, is Lemon saving it? Because, yeah, I mean, Serginho has to stop the way he's conceding chance after chance in this match.
Our wild card from Colombia. Trailing by 2 goals. Still has to defend here as well. Alhacker waiting for his men to get back on side, I think, here. Bruno. Oh, nice turn. We'll get his cross in here as well towards Šeško.
Alhacker, who said previously in the game 1 against J. Victor, once he took the lead, he tried to control the match, save a little bit more conservative, taking his time to build up his play, trying to desperate his opponent, and he thinks he's doing exactly that, but now looking for the 4th.
Ooh, there's a good opportunity if he can connect with Buemo. And now Serginho can decide to, well, turn over possession, actually, playing on that attacking mentality. The 1 red bar you see in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. It's leaving lots of gaps at the back as Buemo with a stunning strike. Does well to block that one. And now an offside.
But I mean, you see, Alhacker is confident, he's comfortable, he's building up his play, he's moving the swish through the box of Serginho, and Serginho needs to find solution. He needs to keep trying solution to defend better, and then join the attack more sharply.
Oh, Serginho coming forward. Buemo into the box for him.
It's in a good spot.
Who can he find? It's Cunha! Serginho's back in it!
And when it seems to be not the right decision to cross into Cunha, it was more than enough. Is Mateus Cunha getting closer? 1 goal down. The Colombian, Serginho. Nice play. better finishing. Nothing impossible for Diogo Dalot, that wasn't able even to jump and deflect. Oh, he jumped, but not rightly way to deflect that crossing. And then I think it looks like it's a good timing to react, Harry, right before the halftime. Unhappy save. When we have some noise from the backside game, Joao Victor taking on Arda Golazo, when now is the crossing from Saif Alhacker looking for Šeško. We didn't know.
Doesn't want to concede immediately after getting himself back into the game here. As Alhacker finds Maynard. Oh! Can't steer the effort on targets.
He's not finding the way to put those header into the net. Alhacker yet. He's setting up for those crossing. One more, Harry.
Last attack of this first half, maybe 3 minutes.
Nice play.
Added on.
Oh, look at the spot.
Oh, and here's Buemo. He should finish this one.
He was calling the goalkeeper with the triangle. Serginho did work perfectly. What a shame for Alhacker. It was a really good option for a score again.
It was high risk, high reward, and Serginho might just get a reward of the last attack of the half here.
It will be
Buemo with the double touch. Trying to find Šeško, waiting for some white shirts. Look at this, he's beating everyone.
He's still on, no. In the end, yeah. Whoa. Nice action.
Everybody breathe. 5 goals in the first half between these two. It's Alhacker with 3, Serginho 2. You mentioned there was noise coming from our streaming B. Joao Victor in action over there. Make sure you check out your favourite players across the day here on streaming A or on streaming B. The pinned comment in the chat for that one. This was the last chance.
Oof. It's a nice try. The rebound got in your favour sometimes. It was a nice try.
And a right smile there, I think maybe because he was expecting the referee to continue play. It would have been a corner for him, but the referee was generous to Alhacker. We're on the way, second half.
Way better from Serginho. We'll see now he can follow up with the same intensity as he ended up the first half, because he needs to react. He needs to turn over the score because he needs those 3 points.
A reminder as they have switched ends. Serginho with the red cursor, all white strip. This is your group table. Serginho down there at the bottom, searching for his first points of these club finals.
Joao, who's still leading his match against Arda Golazo. That we will update later on. Is now Alhacker, the pass back, looking for that lovely.
Oh, Šeško!
Oh!
Sadly wayward with his effort.
It was a brave one. It was a brave one. First time chip shot, first touch. Wow! If he performed that, the masterclass.
A bit of invention by the Jordanian. This is 4th club finals, to give you perspective on how close he has come.
I mean,
to qualifying for the World Finals in the past. I mean, he went all the way to penalties against Tess in 2025. That's how close he's come previously. Here's Bruno looking to extend his lead. Šeško will never get on the end of that one.
That day he lost against Tess was massive. Everything looked like he was going to win, but you know, that red card gave him many difficulties. Even with that, he reached the penalty shootout, and then he lost it. And here we are today with him. You know, can't be the day, definitely.
Oh, he never, ever gives up. That occasion was 2-2 after extra time, sadly losing 3-1 on pens. But Alhacker, as you say, will never give up.
Nice play.
This is how good he is with Promo.
Great save.
Forces that save.
That was key, eh? That action was key, eh? 16 minutes before substitution. A 4th goal will be massive. That didn't happen.
Wouldn't be surprised to see some substitutes on the horizon here soon. Maybe the next time the ball goes out of play.
Yeah, Serginho needs substitution 100%. He has no advantage as of now. Nice ball.
Look at that ball. Šeško. Oh, he beats his man. That is something amazing. Serginho, take a bow. The coolest man in the room.
He definitely had something before the substitution time. What a fake shot. I mean, that's super cancel. Charging the ball for shooting. Oh, my days. Saif obviously was with the interception button trying to block that shooting. But the man from Colombia was even more smarter. Beautiful replay. What a goal. Is the man from Colombia back on track? Yeah, it went to sleep, the centre back, definitely.
He tucked him in and he read him a good night story. And for Alhacker,
but which is just a nap, because if he went to sleep, that would be a really, really bad timing too.
here are those changes we were expecting here, Alex.
Now substitution time, completely new game from now onwards till the end. At Diallo, Joshua Sixi, Ugarte, and we see Mason Mount on the right-hand side for Serginho. As well, many changes now for Saif Alhacker as well. Joshua Sixi, player of the week. Dergo with goal, also centre forward. Diallo, AMF from the right-hand side, and Mason Mount, CMF. Will be pretty interesting. Mason Mount, whole player as a CMF, disable his play style. We've seen that they are more focusing into have the right player that she prefer on the right position rather than using the play style. And we'll see how it's end this fantastic game. 6 goals and everything to be decided, Harry. Yet. Oh,
Buemo here for Alhacker. Where's that one going? Off the crossbar and cleared away.
That was close.
Number 16, Ahmed.
We see him, Buemo's really good, Harry, for those one-on-one actions.
Isn't he
All
just? That
rebound.
Dallo touch could be very dangerous, but Alhacker, after throwing away a 3-1 advantage in this game, is on the hunt here. He's chasing his lead that he so desperately wants back. 20 minutes left. Serginho wins the ball back.
Nice sliding tackle.
Casemiro. Oh, an
even better one.
effective tackle there from Casemiro. A bit of
An orthodox
improvisation.
one, definitely. And Serginho will have maybe really lovely minutes now to take an approach with looking for Joshua Sixi, the Dutchman, but now the chance for the man from Jordan.
If he can break through, which on this occasion
Look at
he
the
can't.
space for Diallo.
Took the words out of my mouth. Diallo sadly has De Ligt to contend with. And now Mason Mount.
And let me say, they will take some risks as of now, Harry, because the point for on both sides is not enough.
You're right, it doesn't really favour either player at the bottom of the group, so time to throw everything to try and chase a winner in these final 10 minutes. Is it Serginho? No way! Is it the kiss of life here for Serginho? In the group stages, he needed a win. And with that goal, he's 10 minutes away, Alex. 10 minutes!
Just realized not long ago this game was 3-1 for Alhacker. We are about to end the game 3-4 for Serginho. What a masterclass in how to turn over the score. And it's Mateus Cunha at the first post, securing that 4th goal. And look that power of the celebration, that relief, that finally. And then the disappointment from Alhacker that cannot believe it, what's going on, but still time on for reaction.
Full red mentality, full attacking
Full
mentality for Alhacker, for Serginho. No surprises, full blue for him.
And Serginho, if he's smart enough, he can kill the score, but now be careful, Mount. Be careful. Yellow card. He wanted to stop the chance as early as possible.
Well, that is when you can be most susceptible to conceding.
Lovely tackle. But he's missing the ball. And that will be the chance for Saif Alhacker inside the box. Is Diallo, the drop ball, the finesse.
Oh, still alive here. And Buemo to Zaxi.
Oh, my days.
Wide from Zaxi.
Yeah, the player of the week, Sixi, almost putting in the equalizer once in the game, but how close that was. This is what we meant, that you need that to have the lucky on your side in the crucial moments, because it's about 7 more minutes to be played, and Alhacker needs to score as early as possible.
He has played one game less than some of the players around him, but that game in hand, you always want to try and win. There's the header
save
from
again.
Xerxes, it's saved!
Lovely crossing, great header from Sixi, but it's not Benjamin Sesko, especially with the header. Keep the pressure.
The fans behind that goal are going to get their money's worth in the last throes of this match as
Serginho's
Alhacker
having a hard time to block.
get that equaliser. Slight
No
tackle
penalty.
coming through.
Oh, that was close, Harry. He took many risks from that tackle from behind. Serginho is uncomfortable but still surviving.
Alhacker in possession. Oh, he's dispossessed by Xerxes.
Let's see how he handled this advantage.
Bit of a
One
cheap
more.
giveaway. 1 minute left of the minimum of 3 added on. Alhacker forward.
He will have one. He
Now
will
or
have
never.
one.
Far side. Amad Diallo. 1 shot to 5, maybe 2, maybe 3. But it's cleared. And Serginho from 3-1 down at the bottom of the group to keep his tournament hopes alive. Wins against Alhacker. What a game.
Wow, I mean, completely crazy outcome of this match, Harry. When everything looks dark and dark and dark from the man from Colombia, to win 2 goals to down after lose the first 2 matches of the day, when everything looks impossible to him, his best version of himself appear. And look at the stats. It's extremely amazing. 11 shot on target, shot for Saif Alhacker, 5 on target for just 5 for Serginho, and end up Serginho winning the game.
And what can we
football.
say?
Football.
What can we say? We've all been in games like that where you just don't seem to have that clinical finishing touch. Alhacker, well, he's put his group life in jeopardy here with a loss against Serginho. Credit to the Colombian, a world finalist in 2024. Here are your stats, Alex. What do we say?
Yeah, I mean, amazing the way Serginho, how clinical he went in front of the net every single time. Not safe. Overall, he felt comfy into the game. He created many chances. He wasn't really suffering. By the way, it was Serginho, the one who was simply suffering every single action from Saif. But in the end, I don't know, maybe Saif lost the focus, lost the sharpness, and Serginho took know how to exploit it and becoming the winner of this match.
Well, it started in the 13th minute of the match. First goal scored by Serginho. He went on to concede 3 more before scoring again. This was the first, Alex.
Yeah, I mean, what was tough, no? In the end, I think the key was that goal from Serginho right before the halftime, no? But now we see the 3 consecutive goals by Saif, who seems to be unstoppable at that part, no? In 10, 12 minutes, he scored 3 goals. Unstoppable. Serginho was completely out of the loop on how to defend those actions. Once and again, Mateus Cunha with Benjamin Sesko, the stop, the finesse, brilliant. And yeah, shocking, no? Those up and downs from Saif, no? We said earlier how good he is, but those up and downs in this kind of competition, you know, I mean, it's not possible to consider that.
Well, we mentioned earlier, of course, last year lost to Tess on penalties. The year before, he lost another club finals in the knockout stage grand final to another Japanese player. That was Takaki on that occasion. He won't thank me for reminding everyone of that one. That was 5-2 to the Japanese. But at this point, after half an hour plus a bit of change, we're thinking, okay, Alhacker looks fairly comfortable here. But it was 3-1, and then Serginho...
This moment was the key. Mentally, was the key of the match.
Scores that header. The world finalist of 2024 scores with Cunha from the header.
Yeah, it's not... You know, we saw Saif missing chances with Beumo, Sesko with their should-be goal, and then Cunha scoring that header. It was a click mentally, you know, like the Colombians say, look, it's not over, it's just 1 goal. He made it here. Sesko, what a master class that finish.
It's so tough to pull off.
I want to have a replay on social every single time. It was amazing. Look at that, how good it is.
How tough is this to pull off when you are able to beat a man? Well, there was that headed goal. That was the second of Serginho's goals, but this was the celebration after the third, right? Here it is again, Alex. This is tough.
Yeah, I mean, he had many advantages. He can shot to the first post. He decided to super cancel the shooting, and wow, it was unbelievable to watch. And then
the defining moment of the match here, Alex.
It wasn't a very brilliant chance, but he took it really, really well. Mateus Cunha, definitely the man for Serginho.
Good stuff. Serginho, from 3-1 down, gets all 3 points.